The most devastating argument against Joe Biden's re-election bid may have come not from a politician or a pundit, but from a film star. But George Clooney, with his stinging New York Times opinion piece, isn't the only one speaking out. A growing chorus from Democrats is sinking the president's hope of steady his campaign this week and perhaps ever. This all comes after it appeared that the president had turned a corner with the influential Congressional Black Caucus and key liberal members of Congress just voicing their support for him. But now the ground has shifted once again, and all in the midst of a high profile NATO summit with US allies here in Washington. On Wednesday evening, Peter became the first Democratic senator to openly call on Mr. Biden to withdraw for good of the country, as he wrote in a newspaper. The drumbeat of defections make the stakes for Mr. Biden's press conference at the end of the NATO summit on Thursday afternoon even higher. It will be the biggest unscripted test for him. Mr. Biden also has a sit-down interview scheduled with NBC News. A couple of misset in the days ahead could buttress all the most damaging assertions Mr. Clooney, a top Democratic fundraiser, made in his New York Times piece. The actor writes that the president's decline is not an illusion, it is real. He points to a Los Angeles fundraiser he threw for the president last month. The Joe Biden I was with 3 weeks ago at the fundraiser was not the Joe Biden of 2010. He writes, he wasn't even the Joe Biden of 2020. He was the same man we all witnessed at the debate. The president is not up to the task of beating Donald Trump in November. Clooney continues. He calls the Biden's campaign claim that he is the choice of Democratic primary voters. And perhaps most devastating, he says every prominent Democrat he has spoken with knows all this, whether they are willing to publicly admit it or not. We can put our head in the sand and pray for a miracles in November, he writes, or we can speak the truth.